Good morning. Okay. Morning, everyone. I am feeling much better. I had no voice when I get overloaded. That's the first thing that goes for me. So, because that's the only thing that causes me to stop. So today, we are going to go through and just do a quick 1 or 2 minutes on each item to make sure you have the morning routine done. So, I will give you a number, 1 through 13, and we will get them done. So, starting now, 2 minutes with number 13, which is go through and do a quick pick up, put away. So, here we go. Number 13, what I'm going to put them in here. Pick up, put away. Oh, the tea is definitely helping today. So remember, you're not doing a cleaning, you're just doing a quick pickup, put away of anything that you need to make you feel better about your working area. If you still have to leave, then your working area is at work. So make it to where you're going to be happy when you walk in the door. So we have snow on the ground again. I guess Mother Nature did not get the memo that spring is here. Granted, this seems to be a very consistent spring in Wisconsin, so just deal with it and keep going. And that's why I don't put boots away until July 1st, because it doesn't make any difference. It's going to keep snowing no matter what. Today is a very special day today. Juan and I have been together for 13 years. So it's pretty crazy. That's a long time. That's a really long time. All right, 13 is done. Pick up, put away is done. Next, we have number 5. Number 5 is our Core 6 check-in. All right, so how did you sleep last night? Is there anything you could have done if you didn't sleep well to sleep better? Don't forget to drink your meals today. And how did you do on your meals yesterday? Don't forget to drink your water today. Very important. Don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to pamper yourself. Don't forget to move. So those are the core 6 things that keep us going well. Now, for some people, I realize that this is a lot more now because you're making a lot of meals. Just morning, Sheena. Make sure that you're doing a batch cooking for lunches or a batch cooking for breakfast. And then the big pots and pans are still just coming with dinner, or you make a big batch for dinner and then you're only doing leftovers. We've been doing leftover lasagna roll-ups since Sunday, so that helps with the amount of dishes with everybody being home when you batch cook. So like for lunches, you could make a big batch taco meat or a big thing of soup or a bunch of sandwiches even. For breakfast, you could do a big batch of oatmeal, like steel cut oats, or make a whole bunch of breakfast burritos on one day, or whatever. Making sure you have healthy snacks in the fridge, the celery, the carrot sticks, and stuff like that. All right, number 5 is done. Next on our list is number 8. Get dressed to shoes. Keep typing that in while we start the 2 minutes. This is one that I've definitely noticed has gone to pot since people have started working from home, and I don't understand why. The reasoning that I get is I'm not going to see anybody. What I say to you is I didn't realize you were getting dressed for other people. I thought you were doing it for yourself. Getting dressed to shoes, hair, and face keeps us motivated, keeps us feeling good. Making sure we take those showers, just doing the basic essentials to keep this normal. Now, technically, for a lot of us, we're running over a month here, so this should be a habit. Kind of crazy, huh? That stay at home would be a habit, or safer at home. But you need to still keep getting dressed to shoes. You need to still keep doing your hair. You need to still keep, if you were wearing moisturizer before, wear moisturizer. If you weren't wearing makeup before, don't worry about it now. If you weren't wearing makeup before when you left to go to work, why aren't you doing it now? You're still going to work. So keep things as normal as you can. You do it for you. You don't do it for anybody else. At least you should be. Everything that we do here, you're doing for you. You're not doing because you've got a significant other that nags you. You're not doing it because of any other reason, but because you want it. So, number 8 is now done. Now, I mean, you can see I'm not dressed. Actually, I'm dressed the way I normally dress. I'm comfortable. I'm warm today because there's still snow on the ground. So, all right. So, number 8 is done. Next one is number 1. Set your goals. So, set your goals. Like I said, today is mine and Juan's anniversary. So, my goals today, I need to pull a roast because he's making a roast tomorrow. I need to make hamburger buns for our burgers tonight. I want to update my freezer list, make sure that's right. And I made butter last night, so I don't need to worry about the butter. Yay, that's nice. Oh, and for work, I need to send out invoices because it's halfway through the month. So for my people that get invoices mid-month, that happens today. And I gotta tell you, I'll get to that one when we get to 12. But so keeping things, those are simple goals. A pulled roast is going to take me. Oh, and I also need to make his lunch. Pulling a roast is going to take me all of about 30 seconds to do. Make the hamburger buns. Active time is not much because it's just a matter of sticking all the ingredients in the bread maker. Then when it dings, then I got to form the hamburger buns. Then when they rise, then I got to throw them in the oven. So they're all short, sweet, simple tasks that can get done quickly. Obviously my schooling, that's not a simple task, but I'm keeping it off of goals. That's just something I have to do. It's a scheduled appointment. So just keeping things in mind to do it the way that you need to get as productive as you can throughout the day. All right. And done. All right. Number 9 is next, and that is laundry. 2 minutes. So maybe we're starting a load of laundry. Maybe we are folding and putting away a load of laundry. Maybe we're switching it from wash to dry. Whatever it is, make sure all 3 steps happen in their correct order. So if you're drying, then it's time to fold, put away, and then you're going to wash. For me, that's what it is. I got to fold and put away, then I wash, then I dry. And then I'm actually going to. Hi, Laura. It's nice to read you. Um, so tonight I will start the load of laundry, then I will dry the load of laundry, and then it goes in. Depending upon how late of a night tonight is, not sure what time live is going to be tomorrow, because with it being our anniversary, we may stay up late. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to start the laundry on wash. Good. You don't need to start wash in the morning. You can be finishing wash and then starting a new cycle. It's whatever works for you, as long as you make sure that each one of the steps gets done today. So you're folding and putting away, you're washing, and you're drying. Obviously, you can't dry before you wash, and you can't fold and put away before you wash. So you've got to either finish one up before you start the next one. But that's common sense. I need some tea, otherwise my voice is going to go. I can feel it. So just make sure laundry gets done. 3, 2, and 1. Done. All right. Laundry is off. Okay. Number 4 is next. And that is set up your calendar. Or check it. This is just your calendar. This is not your kid's calendar. This is just your calendar. So, what appointments do you have? How do you want to try and split them up? What do you need to accomplish that maybe would be more helpful to write it down than other things? So, making sure that we have what we need to do when we need to do it written down helps. So, like my schooling that I used to put in goals, since that's not a short and sweet task, I now schedule it in as an appointment. So, my schooling starts taking place around 5, which it may or may not happen today, with depending upon how long his route is and with it being our anniversary. So, but I still need to get some school done, so maybe I can do it during writing class or while he's listening to Epic. That can work. That can work. So I'll figure that out. So I know when I have my sessions today. I know who I have my sessions with. I know what classes Jacek has today. Because I've got to log him in. So that makes it one of my appointments. I know when one at least leaves for work. So I know what I have to do then to get ready for him. I don't care about how long he's gone. I have stuff to do to get him ready to go. So, all right. And then I know when my cleaning is. I know when my pamper's going to be. I don't necessarily know what it is, but I know when it is. But I'm also flexible if things need to change. So, all right. Next one on our list. Let's get that off. 7, swish and swipe. Okay, this should take us 2 minutes anyways, so it is just a quick wipe off the counters of the spots, wipe the spots off the mirror, and swish out the toilet with the soapy water sitting right next to it. If, like for me, I also make sure the garbage gets taken out every single day. I wipe down the outside of the tub. Those are extras. You don't have to do those in a swish and swipe. You don't have to clean off the counters in a swish and swipe. You're wiping around things. It's like the concept of the weekly home blessing, where you're vacuuming around things, mopping around things, just doing the middles. You're wiping off the middles of the sink. It is just to keep it in a decent state, so that way, you know, you don't get yourself grossed out walking into your bathroom. It used to be because if somebody comes over, then you don't have to send them down to the gas station down the road. But now it's for you. And it should have been for you before too. But sometimes people need a little oomph because they've gotten into a rut with things for them. So it's easier to justify it with other people. It is really dry in this house. I can see it in my hair. So get your swish and swipe done. And then maybe you're throwing your reusable wipes in with the clothes, or I actually like doing that one because the wipes are done with vinegar and then it becomes like a clothing softener. So that helps. All right, almost done with that. I'm beginning to think I should have taken another day. All right, so that's done. All right, number 2 is set your intention for the day. I'm going to go with slow down. With being down and out for 2.5 days. Yeah. Well, yeah, 2.5, almost 3 days. I need to still slow down so that way my body doesn't go back to where it was. And that's the most important thing when you're not feeling well, be it a cold, be it allergies, be it stress. The recoup is almost as important as what it is when you're still sick and you're taking your time, because if you go right back to what you were doing, you're going to wear your body down again. So the right after recoup is so important. So just keep it slow. So I'm going to slow it down today. Which should be fairly easy. It should actually be really easy for me to do today because nothing on my list is a lot. I just have a lot of talking. So I'll have to really watch and have my tea. So that's okay. And 3, 2, 1. That one's done. All right. Time for number 11. Clean up your kitchen. You're a new kitty. All right. 2 minutes. Now, you might not get everything done in the kitchen in 2 minutes, especially if you don't have a dishwasher. And if you haven't even had breakfast yet, you're not going to get the kitchen cleaned up, are you? Because there's nothing to clean up. Well, I got a couple things, but not bad. Okay. So just make sure breakfast dishes get done. Make sure that stuff gets put away so that way you're ready to go for lunch or supper, whatever you want to call it. The noon meal. So clean up the kitchen after every single meal. Does it feel like you're constantly cleaning up the kitchen? Yes. Does it help when the evening comes? By far. And you start learning shortcuts. Make sure you've already got your soapy water going if you have to wash dishes by hand before you ever even sit down to eat. So just keep it going that way. Little tips and tricks that you learn to make your life a lot easier. Because is doing dishes fun? No. Is it necessary? Yes. I mean, that's why I made butter last night, so I wouldn't have the extra dishes to do today, because I made, we were still eating off of leftovers, so I wasn't going to have a huge amount of dishes for dinner. So I made butter after dinner, and then I had about the regular amount of dishes. So, all right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Next item is number 6, which is make the bed. All right. Now, I can get the bed made in 2 minutes, but I also don't have a lot of pillows or a lot of extra blankets or anything else like that on there. And remember, you're not making a hotel made bed. You're making a made bed that makes you feel good about your bed being made. So whatever that means to you. For some of us, it's just throwing the covers up. For others of us, it's making sure that things are even on both sides. For others of us, we're somewhere in the middle. Find what works for you. And then maybe you can get the bed done in 2 minutes. It doesn't really matter. And some of these you're not going to finish in the 2 minutes. It's just about making sure that you get it better than what it was. Because that's the important thing. A made bed is huge. It cleans up the bedroom immediately. It then gives you a place to put everything that happens to be on the floor for you to put it away, so you don't have to keep bending over and picking stuff up on the floor. If your day is pretty crappy, you then have a beautifully made bed to go in and soak and just sink into it and forget all your problems from the day. If you had a good day, it gives you a wonderful place to go and just relax as you're going to sleep. So use it that way. And it's a simple task, which is why when people start, I've gone to the theory of you're either going to try and make your bed every day or do the dishes every day. It's your choice. It's not even a matter of how committed are you, how much time do you have to make sure that you can do one thing every single day to get you started. All right, next is item 3, which is plan meals for today, which they should have been planned last night, but maybe not. So we're having burgers and homemade. I don't know if I want to do homemade potato chips or homemade fries. I'll see what Jacek wants to do. Yeah, I'll see what Jacek wants to do. And then for breakfast, we're having burritos. And for lunch, we're going to have soup and sandwiches. And I need to make some more baked potato soup. But that's okay. Minus the fact that I think it's going to take my last container of cream. I got to get a grocery list in. I got to plan my meals out so I can get a grocery list in. Oh, look at that. Today's meal day. I can plan my meals out for the next week. So meal plan and then get a grocery list in. I'll find out if Juan's going to go grocery shopping on Thursday or not. I prefer him not to go out. I prefer that there be like instant tractor beams just to bring the stuff so nobody would have to be out. But Menards isn't going to bring me my furnace filter. So if he's already going out, he may just decide to go grocery shopping. I don't know. I will leave it up to him. I have started my list going, but I haven't figured out on meals yet. All right. Number 10, lunches and snacks. This is not for everybody. Some people don't need to make sure that there are snacks in the fridge. We don't mind going and, I don't know, picking grapes off the vine or cutting up carrots or celery sticks when we go to eat or anything like that. Others of us, if we don't have those snacks set up, then we're going to go for that bag of chips or that bag of cookies or whatever. So by having your healthy snacks already set up, ready to go, to where maybe you're just, I don't know, grabbing a mason jar and you've got your dip and your celery sticks and everything else right there, you're ready to go and you can have a nice healthy snack. It's mainly for the snacks because we should have already known what lunches are going to be, maybe have them prepped or whatever. This will save you time come lunchtime, and then you can enjoy your lunch hour. It also, like I said, it keeps us away from the yucky stuff when we have healthy snacks ready for us. And healthy snacks can be good too. Healthy snacks aren't necessarily yucky. Healthy snacks can be good too. So just remember that. All right. And then we were just going to have our last one. And then we will have our morning routine completed and ready to go. Then it's just a matter of putting all of our plans into place and doing them throughout the day. Because that's the important part. Anybody can plan. Lots of people plan. Not a lot of people follow through on their plans, and that's where it's important. All right, last thing is set up the kids' schedule for the day. I kept this one last because not all of us have kids. And because I'm going to do it while you guys do it, because now I can take them off. So yesterday, my son went and completed 95% of his turn-in work for the entire week. I was so impressed with him. So, brush teeth, vitamins, wash face, breakfast, math class, writing class, one-on-one class. Then we have daily work. So Alex, Matific, A to Z, Epic, music, art. Oh, lunch needs to be in there somewhere. And then brush teeth. Oh, read, move, snack, playtime, dinner, brush teeth, wash face, and then wrestling with Daddy. And that is his day. Oh, you're welcome, Sheena. Oh, I never set the timer on that one. Oh, well. Yeah, I was like absolutely impressed. So, like, his art, he's dealing with a Japanese artist right now. His art isn't due until week 33. I see no reason why we can't do art this week because they're starting new units. So, he just started economics and he just started engineering design. So, with social studies and science, respectively. So, the initial week in new subjects are always a slower week. So, for his engineering design, he just had to figure out what invention for the science fair he was going to do. For economics, he basically just had to figure out his theme for his board game that he was going to do, and he had to figure out his opportunity cost. He had to figure out some other things for economics. So it was basically a planning stage for the following unit, which he was able to get done quickly. They're finishing up their unit on historical figures in literacy and reading. So this week is just about presenting your thing and then starting your biography, which is the last writing unit. So he's got to do an autobiography. So that's just starting to gather pictures of every year of his life and getting notes and stuff like that. So he had a really light week. The hardest thing, honestly, is going to be his music because he has a very hard time with his ostinatos. Because if he's trying to do one thing and the melody of the song is doing something else, he has a hard time following with that ostinato. So his wonderful music teacher yesterday gave me a whole bunch of ideas on how to help him with his ostinatos. So we can do that. Math, of course, he just banged that out because they're doing lines of symmetry and geometry. So done. I know he's going to need help in lines of symmetry, but that's where his one-on-one class comes today. So the fact that he had an easier week helps us for the rest of this week, and then gives us a chance to get, I don't remember the artist's name, Hoshimura, I think, but he's got to do a tidal wave. Okay, we all know my kid. How well can he draw? How much does he love weather, right? I mean, you're going to tell the kid to draw a tidal wave. He's not going to say, no, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. He's going to say, okay, how big? So, and then he's got to do some other landscape stuff. So I'll bet you dollars to donuts there's a volcano in there somewhere, or a whirlpool or something, or both, with a tornado. So having, and this is a new art master. I haven't dealt with this art master before, but I'm really liking his work. So maybe he'll become another favorite. I just really wish that they would get to do Da Vinci. That would be really cool. Da Vinci is one of them. So if he doesn't get to do Da Vinci, I'm going to get the Da Vinci thing and do it with him. Because he had a lot of fun exploring Da Vinci. And I guess from his classmates yesterday when he presented, most of them only thought of Da Vinci as a painter. It really, truly is. It is an amazing school. So he got to explain to them how he was a scientist and an artist and He showed him examples of like the Vitruvian Man and the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, and then he showed the tanks and his machine gun and his helicopter and his parachute and different things of his codex. And so he really got to teach his classmates who didn't realize that Da Vinci was more than just a painter, that he was a true Renaissance man. And I'm trying to find Hudson Hawk. Do you guys remember that movie? Did any of you see that movie with Bruce Willis where he was a cat burglar and they're dealing with the Da Vinci stuff? I'm trying to find Hudson Hawk because I want him to see that movie. I think he would just have an incredible time watching this movie to see Da Vinci's experiments. And then there was a TV show, and I don't remember what it was called. I want to say it's Recreating Da Vinci. But, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Leonardo da Vinci. Okay. I want to say that that's what it was, where they were trying to bring Da Vinci's theories to life. Because that works right with him now that he has found this love of Leonardo da Vinci, which, I mean, amazing. That in itself, that spark can just drive him for something so much because Da Vinci did so much. But I gotta find that stuff, and I don't remember what it's called. Granted, I haven't asked Mr. G, or Jarvis. I call him Jarvis because otherwise he's going to activate. I haven't asked Jarvis. I'm sure Jarvis would know the name of the TV show. So, okay. With that being said, I will be live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. It all depends upon if Mom goes to bed early tonight or on time or late because we're celebrating our anniversary. So, but I will be live tomorrow. I don't know what time. So, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all soon. I'm going to go take an Excedrin for my headache. So, y'all have an amazing time. And because I don't want to pull out the peppermint oil yet. Have a great day. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.